Hello, everybody.
Notification volume set to 0%.
Hello, everybody. This is the original White Dragon, the first, the only original White Dragon of the martial arts. My name is Tommy Lee, White Dragon of the martial arts, Master Tommy Lee, White Dragon of the martial arts. I started taking martial arts since I was basically 9 to 10 years old. I was living in New York. How I started getting involved in martial arts first at a young age. I started getting involved in stretching, meditation, and Tai Chi exercises. And there was a guy in my building that he taught me um, stuff of the martial arts. And then he said this will be good for you. So I took an interest in getting involved later on in the future. Between a young age, I started practicing those exercises, stretching, meditation, and Tai Chi. And and then as I got a little older, um, I continued in the martial arts and got involved in the martial arts. And then when I at the age of 18 or 19, um, my first teacher, my first not my first my first teacher in TKD was Grandmaster Jung Ree, the father of the American Taekwondo Association. He was the teacher of Bruce Lee and Muhammad Ali, and um, my Grandmaster Jung Ree's kids, when they were little, they used to always play with Brandon Lee and Shannon Lee, which is the daughter of Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee used to live right next door to my Grandmaster Jung Ree. And and I started with Grandmaster Jung Ree in New York City, in the Bronx, studying TKD, American Taekwondo. And that was basically 1982. And I started getting involved in the martial arts. And I also competed in front of him in the Bronx at a school. And because I was living in New York at that time. And then in 85, I moved to Florida and I continued my TKD under a different teacher because my Jangri was too far away and the Father Taekwondo of TKD was far away, so I couldn't travel. So I trained in Florida under a lady teacher. She had a school of Taekwondo, and I trained under her in Taekwondo. And then from there, she had to shut down her school because a student passed away that was a former black belt, and it was a girl. And yeah, and from there, I'm like, wow. So I continued begging my teacher in Florida to teach me Taekwondo. I used to go to her house, tell her, teach me, teach me. And I always willing to learn. So she would teach me, and even though the school was shut down, she used to teach me at her house and Taekwondo, and she was still active as a instructor. And then I learned Kung Fu, which is Kung Fu of her husband. her ex-husband, and Tai Chi. And I also learned Kung Fu under a other Kung Fu master in 85. His name was Master Chung. He lived in the Newport Richard area. He used to teach out of his house. And he got me involved with Kung Fu and Wing Chun. And he was the fastest person to throw, the fastest sidekick. And he looked like Bruce Lee. But yeah, he wasn't Bruce Lee. But he looked like him. I also, from there, from 85, I stuck with my TKD teacher all the way through a couple of years, and then she shut down the school, and then afterwards in 1998, I took a trip to California, Los Angeles, California, UCLA, the school of UCLA in California. And out there, I found somebody that was in a martial arts TV show. And he went by the name Wizard on the show. And he was known by that name. And he appeared on the WMAC Masters TV show filmed by Universal Studios. So when I went up to California, we came up with some idea to have a camp, martial arts camp, and I trained under him in 98. Also, the special guest that came in was Sammo Hung. I trained with Sammo Hung. Sammo Hung is the brother of Jackie Chan, in case you didn't know. And he's a Hong Kong movie producer. And he appeared in Chinese Connection, the Bruce Lee movie. And then also training with him, along with my teacher, I also trained with the Japanese Power Ranger stunt team, learning how to do stunts. And I did stunts for different people to use in their movies, different actors. And like from The Matrix to Spider-Man to all different action hero movies. And but I wasn't in no movie yet. I was just a stunt person, creating stunts for actors, and I was just doing that for fun, creating stunts. I wasn't getting paid for it. It was just something that I liked doing. And then I also trained with Ringling Brothers Jamaican Acrobatic Stunt Team in 1998. And then I also trained with Mullins from Sideswipe. He started in 1998 martial arts. And he was basically my roommate that was staying with me in the room that I had in the dormitory in UCLA, because UCLA gave me a dormitory. And it was very extreme. The camp that we had, it was called Camp Chad International, which I'm part of that, Camp Chad International. And the thing is, somebody heard about us, and we got a call from Florida saying that they want everybody on ESPN2 Classics. So I appeared on ESPN2 Classics with my former teacher, Mike Chat, the former Blue Power Ranger, along with everybody that went to the camp, and we did an opening show. And I was basically the person in the front line, the star. and I threw the highest front kick on the stage in between a whole bunch of students, and when they were doing weaponry, and people loved the show, and it was awesome. It was totally awesome. Then in 1999, I flew back to California, continued training with the former Blue Power Ranger from Lightspeed Rescue, Mike Chat, known as Wizard from WMAC Masters. And I trained with him, and we had a camp in 1999. And from 1999, again, we came back to Florida. We appeared on ESPN2 again in Florida, and it was awesome. It was pretty awesome. I also trained with John Sharkey, the former Blue Power Ranger, Mike Chat's instructor. I also trained with him also from 1998. So I was training with two teachers in 1998. The former Blue Power Ranger, Mike Chat, and John Sharkey. And I trained with them all the way through the 2000s. Mike Chat, I trained with him all the way up to 2013. Yeah, 2013. I also trained with Mike Chat, former Blue Power Rangers teacher, John Sharkey, all the way through the 2000s. And martial arts is my life, my career. I'm also friends with a lot of old masters of the martial arts. From Willie Johnson, Dennis Brown, Chuck Norris, the Bruce Lee family, Shannon Lee and Miss Linda Lee Capwell, which is the wife of Bruce Lee, and I also family of the Grandmaster Jung Rhee, father of Taekwondo, American Taekwondo, family of his, because I consider them family. And I also, how do you say, friends with several other people that train under my Grandmaster Jung Rhee that basically used to work in Washington to protect the president. Friends with them. I can't say their names and what they do. And because my Grandmaster Jung Rhee of TKD, he used to train Congress back in the early days. And he passed away in 2018, so I carry his legacy. And I also carry the legacy of Bruce Lee. And I also carry the legacy of my former teacher, Mike Chat, my 1998 teacher, which is XMA Extreme Martial Arts. So I've been in martial arts for a long time. I also trained under Bill Superfoot Wallace, 2001, 2002, and 2003. Trained with Bill Superfoot Wallace, famous kickboxing legend. That he also trained with Elvis when Elvis was taking martial arts. Elvis Presley, when Elvis Presley was alive, he was one of the guys that was teaching Elvis. That was studying with Elvis Presley, I mean. And he's a famous kickboxer. I also at the U.S. Open in Florida. I also trained with Don the Dragon Wilson, famous kickboxer. When he was doing a seminar, I trained with him when he was teaching a class. And Christina Rodriguez, trained with her when she was having a seminar in the U.S. Open. I trained with the Dragon Lady Cynthia when she was having a seminar in the U.S. Open. I trained with the Circus LA people when they came to the U.S. Open in Florida to one of the camps that my 1998 teacher had. I trained with several people in the martial arts. Friends of Chuck Norris also. Chuck Norris is a great guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. He's a great guy. We're friends, and I'm friends with Chuck Norris. And I consider him family. And also, like I said, friends with the Bruce Lee family. I'm friends with Bruce Lee family. And I also got a chance to train with Ernie Reyes Jr.'s grandfather at the U.S. Open in Florida, learning trickings and stunts. I got a chance to train with Hype Martial Arts when they were in U.S. Open in Florida in the 2000s. I also study. I study. Started with TKD. I'm a TKD, ninth degree black belt in TKD.
Hollywood_Untamed, Eld Sweets, Angie Ann Jax and I are talking about Coffee House, Spill the Tea. Tap to listen in.
I'm also a ninth degree black belt in TKD, which is Taekwondo. And in karate, I am 7th degree black belt, going on my 8th. I have competed several times. And came in the places. Champion, world champion, grand medalist. I am a grand medalist. I have several certificates of completion of the martial arts from the Blue Power Ranger Mike Chat, martial arts instructor also. And I've been doing martial arts all my life. And besides doing TKD, I do karate. TKD karate. I do Wing Chun. I do kickboxing. I do Muay Thai kickboxing. I do capoeira, Brazilian martial arts. I also do acrobatics and gymnastics. I do boxing. I do Kung Fu, Wing Chun. Muay Thai kickboxing. Also Tai Chi. I do weightlifting. And I do Hapkido. Hapkido, yeah. I do martial arts training for kicking and striking. I do self-defense. And yeah, and I teach these arts. And I also do XMA Extreme Martial Arts and Karate. And I do teach these arts. I live in Spring Hill, Florida, in Hernando County, which people don't know around here that I'm a celeb and known in the martial arts. It's because I have to keep myself confidential. I do sign autographs. I'm also friends with Hulk Hogan, the wrestler. He's a good mentor. I'm also friends with Jean-Claude Van Damme, friends with Steven Seagal, and also friends with Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, you know his name. And I'm friends of also all the big people in the martial arts. I'm friends with, and I consider them family. So I've been taking martial arts all my life. So right now I'm a martial arts master, instructor. I have the philosophy, the knowledge to teach martial arts. I live in Spring Hill, Florida, in Hernando County. I have my own dojo. The name of it is Chinese Dojo Bear No Arms White Dragon Martial Arts Academy. That's Chinese Dojo Bear No Arms White Dragon Martial Arts Academy. And I'm casting from my dojo right now. And you can look me up on Facebook. You can look me up in the Yellow Pages. You can look me up on Yelp. And
Visual voicemail is syncing 3 period.
And you could call me on my phone number from my Facebook, 352-476-6418. If anybody's interested in the martial arts. Martial arts is my life, my future, career, and education, and my job. And martial arts to me, it's my way of life. When I practice or study martial arts, it betters my life to concentrate on what I got to do in my life. And it helps me to keep in good shape, good health. And I do carry the legacy of Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee's art. I do teach the art of Bruce Lee, which is JKD. I do carry his legacy. I carry the legacy of American Taekwondo of Grandmaster John Rhee. And what else? And I carried the legacy of my 1998 teacher of XMA Extreme Martial Arts, which I carry the legacy of XMA Extreme Martial Arts. And that's a lot to carry. That's a big package. And I carry a legacy of AK Karate. Yeah, so it's a lot. It's a big package. I need to continue working on, and I still work, train hard and everything, and always looking for students in my area. But yeah, I'm also friends with, I forgot, Jean-Claude Van Damme, JCVD, Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I'm friends and family with everybody big in the martial arts. From everybody that I said, to Christina Rodriguez, to Cynthia, Dragon Lady. I also trained with Cynthia, Dragon Lady, at the US Open. when she had a training seminar, and trained with her back in, I think it was 2001. And it was a pleasure to meet her and train with her. But yeah, I also do Kung Fu, Shaolin Kung Fu, and teach Shaolin Kung Fu. I also trained with the USA Shaolin Temple under Sifu Shoyaming up in New York in 1998 when I went up there after I came back from California. And also 1999. And the person named Sifu Shoyaming, he is a Shaolin monk from Beijing, China. And so I trained
Service updating. 82 degrees Spring Hill, high 84 degrees, low 57 degrees.
I also trained under his art back home here in my dojo. And I also trained with Taylor Lautner from Twilight. In case you don't know who he is, Jacob from Twilight, Shark Boy. I trained with Taylor Lautner in 1998 all the way through the 2000s. Yeah, so I'm very known in the martial arts. I'm very famous in the martial arts field. I do sign autographs. I'm gonna try. I'm working on trying to make more appearances, but this time appearances to sign autographs and do picture taking and all of that good stuff. So I'm basically I've been White Dragon since I had the name White Dragon since I was a kid. And I'm the only White Dragon in the martial arts. That's my stage name, White Dragon. I own that name, and but my name is Tommy Lee. It's Master Tommy Lee White Dragon of the martial arts. For anybody in Spring Hill, Florida, or Pasco County that wants to learn martial arts, or anybody in Orlando that wants to travel to Spring Hill that wants to learn martial arts, you're welcome to contact me at 352-476-6418. My name is Master Tommy Lee White Dragon of the martial arts, the only one that carries the legacy of Bruce Lee. And also we're in 2021, and yeah, this year is been a tough year, especially with the pandemic going on. But this year I made it to my 7th degree black belt in karate. And it was close to my 8th degree, but I'm going to be getting my 8th degree soon. When I get to my 8th degree, I'm just going to stop it right there. And just continue competing and training. But I don't want to go all the way up because it's the age limit, and but I do teach. I do teach martial arts in Spring Hill, Florida. You could go to my website on Facebook, Google it, Chinese Dojo Bear No Arms White Dragon Martial Arts Academy. My phone number is there. You can give me a call. The schedule's on the site. Camp schedule's on the site, which I made. And you can give me a call. I'm looking to teach anybody that wants to learn martial arts professionally. Not no rinky-dink schools that not it's not really a school, you know. I teach professionally. If anybody wants to learn martial arts in my dojo, you can give me a call for location at 352-476-6418. My name is Master Tommy Lee White Dragon, the original White Dragon, the only White Dragon of the martial arts. And this is Chinese Dojo Bear No Arms White Dragon Martial Arts Academy. Call for registration at 352-476-6418. 476-6418. Area code 352. And if anybody wants me to make an appearance, you can try to find me on my other Facebook, which is Tommy Lee, and then Lewis, Luis. You could go there, and you could contact me. You could also go to Tommy Lee White Dragon Fan Club and join. I do have a fan club, and those are to put fans on. I created it 2 years ago, and so yeah, I do have fans, yeah. But it's been a long time coming in the martial arts. And for me, I'm gonna be doing martial arts until I'm real old. Yeah, until I'm old. I'm gonna still do martial arts. I'm not giving up the martial arts. Martial arts, like I said, is my future, my career, my education, and my job. And I'm also known in capoeira, Brazilian martial arts, capoeira. And I also train under the teacher of capoeira, the master of capoeira that brought capoeira from Brazil to America, which is in Florida. And his name is Lazarus Santos, and he started capoeira in Florida, and yeah, I'm also a student of his. I'm also a teacher in his art, and in his art I'm also a teacher, and in Brazilian martial arts I'm also a teacher. So for anybody that wants to get in contact with me, this is the original White Dragon, Master Tommy Lee White Dragon. You're welcome to give me a call, 352-476-6418. You could go on Google and look up, is Tommy Lee White Dragon famous? And look that up, and you will see on Google. And I also belong to AKA Karate Organization, besides belonging to American Taekwondo Association. I belong to American Taekwondo Association and TKD. American Karate Association. AKA. I belong to AKA, American Karate Association. And I also belong to TKD, American Taekwondo Association. And also the Kung Fu organization of Wing Chun and JKD. But for anybody that wants to learn in Spring Hill, Florida, which I live in the county of Spring Hill, Florida, you're welcome to give me a call. I do teach kids, teenagers, adults, and I also do daycare. If anybody wants their kids dropped off and take classes, and I watch them while you get back from work, I also do that. The same thing like my Brazilian teacher does. And I'm always looking for students. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. I will teach anybody that wants to learn. Don't forget to call Master Tommy Lee White Dragon of Chinese Dojo Bear No Arms White Dragon Martial Arts Academy. And one quick thing before I go. Okay? And this is saying, protect yourself. Well, I gotta go. As you see up there, you see Bruce Lee. Right there above my TV, that is the wife of Bruce Lee. And that's me. That's Linda Lee. And over there, the guy in the yellow is my grandmaster of the father of American Taekwondo, which he passed away in 2018, but I carry his legacy. So anyway, thank you for watching my video. Before I go, if you ever heard of Jason David Frank, he's acting like he's me because I'm White Dragon and he's trying to act like he's me. So basically what Jason David Frank is doing, which he's the Green Power Ranger, he's trying to use my stage name to get himself up there. And you're not supposed to be stealing other people's stage names. My stage name is certified. I got ID for it and everything. Martial arts ID. And yeah, I'm the original White Dragon. Thank you for watching. This is Chinese Dojo Bear No Arms White Dragon Martial Arts Academy. Okay, and as you see right there, okay, thank you for watching. Strike hard, strike first, show no mercy.
Pause. Stop.